Good morning and welcome back to the channel, where today we are in day 2 of our Mekong River trip and we are going from Pakbeng all the way to Luang Prabang. So if you haven't already seen yesterday's vlog, definitely go and check that one out because that is a good one, especially towards the end when we actually arrived at the island. That was very eventful. But anyway, we've woken up this morning. I've just gone for a shower and as we were doing the shower head decided to fall off. Beth was screaming. She was like, "What are you doing, Elliot? What are you doing?" We were literally both stood next to each other doing our teeth. And I was just being sprayed in the face by the shower while Beth screaming, "What are you doing, Elliot?" As if I just wanted to twist this shower head at us both. So then I managed to finally turn it off. It was freezing and the temperature control was ridiculous. It was like for 5 seconds really hot, next 5 seconds really cold. So you had to like every sort of 3 seconds quickly wash yourself. So that was good fun. And the toilet doesn't flush either. So it's just a bowl of piss right now, which is not ideal for anyone. But we're about to go up to reception in just a moment and check out and then get to the boat, which I've never been so happy for. The sleep is actually okay. I slept perfectly fine. I mean, the mattress was rock solid again, but I think I'm just getting used to that here in Asia. But there's going to be a taxi that takes us down back to the docks and then we're going to head back to on the boat towards Luang Prabang. But as you can see, I've had a shower, no hairdryer again, unfortunately, so I've still got wet hair. But anyway, let's get going. So we've just arrived at the docks and are going to be setting off very shortly. So all the boats are lined up. I think they all pretty much leave at the same time because you have to get there before dark, and obviously people can't obviously can't sail back. But it's a lot foggier today than it was yesterday, so it'll probably be quite cold on the boat. How cool that is. There's an elephant literally there in the elephant park just across the water, going for his daily food and bath. And we are off. So we're setting off on time today, which is good news. It is currently 7:58, and so it's actually before our departure time at 8 because everyone has already got on the boat. So that was good news. It's very cold though today and very foggy out here. Quite windy too. You can feel it on my back as we're going upstream. We went out the front to see some elephants just earlier, and it was absolutely freezing. Taking videos of that. So the itinerary for today is that we have lunch set for 12, so it's in 4 hours. We've got to wait 4 hours till lunch. Then we're going to see either a village or a cave at 2, and then we're doing the other one later on. I don't know what time that is yet, we've not been told. Then hopefully we should probably get in at a similar time that we did as yesterday into Luang Prabang. But right now I've gone and got a banana off the table, which was free again for breakfast, and we'll just enjoy the views. So it's now 12 and the food has arrived. So we've got some chicken, fried chicken by the looks of it, some chips, rice, sweet and sour chicken, which I'll put on the rice, you can't really see it, it's a little bit there as well. Some noodles, which look very tasty too. And then Beth had is pretty much finished hers, and she had the veggie option of basically everything, which I have got. It is warmed up now and it is blue skies, which is quite nice. So for the rest of the trip, hopefully we won't be too cold. Beth sat there in a hoodie currently because it was freezing earlier, but we're going to enjoy our food now and then we've got our stop in a couple of hours. finished food, and that was really tasty. All the food on here has been really good. And then I popped to the toilet straight after, and it was actually quite a nice toilet. It's not too bad at all, especially compared to most portaloos at like festivals and on most public transport. I actually really liked it. But the views we have got right now are absolutely stunning. We've seen a few people panning for gold again, a bit more cattle on the sides, and then loads of little huts. So we've arrived at the first stop, the Pak Ou Cave. Incredible views actually all around us. There's all the boats down at the bottom that have docked. A few other boats also come in to see the Pak Ou Cave. And it's basically it's called the P religion, which is interesting. I'll give you some more info about it a little bit later on. But it's a beautiful cave, really steep steps though. And there's apparently 268 steps, I think, too. So by the time we get to the top, I'm going to be out of breath. It's a little bit like the one that we saw in Chiang Rai, I think it was, the temple where we had to climb up 306 steps or whatever. But yeah, really enjoying it. I've just met a physio as well that used to work for a whole city, and he's been helping my leg, which is good. So it's quite funny just getting to meet loads of different characters. Having a look through the cave now. It's pretty cool. They've got hundreds though of Buddhas all around the cave. And a second ago we basically had to shake this, it was sort of like a tube of sticks, and then a number fell out and it told your fortune. So I'll put on the screen what my fortune was after we translated the piece of paper, because it's all in Lao. Right, we're heading back down now. I don't know if going down's worse, to be honest, than going up the steps, but at least I won't be quite as tired. I think we're going to go and head over to another village straight after this, but I'm not too sure, so we'll wait until we get back on the boat. So we're now back on the water after spending about half an hour at the cave, and in about 25 minutes we're going to be stopping off again at another one of the villages, which you may have seen yesterday if you watched yesterday's video. But we've just had our fortunes translated, and it was quite funny because my fortune basically said that I will marry a rich, kind and beautiful woman. So unfortunately Beth and I are not together anymore. I've had to go and find someone else now. No, I'm joking. But Beth then had her fortune done, and it was funny because on hers it said that she'd have a lot of money. So it's a good match, to be honest. The fortune teller has done quite well, but we'll have to see, because Beth has now got the pressure on being the money earner. So no pressure on her. But yeah, we're going to head over now to another one of the villages where hopefully we get to meet a couple more of the kids and the tribe that live there. And then after that, it won't be too long until we're arriving in Luang Prabang. finished in the village now, and we're heading towards our final destination, which is Luang Prabang. But it was quite a cool village. They make Lao Lao whiskey, homemade Lao Lao whiskey, but it was a shame really because they were giving out free tasters if you wanted one. But after all the stuff in the news about the backpackers who actually died from drinking Lao whiskey, we decided that it's probably not the right thing to do is to have any. We then walked through with loads of shops and then a temple at the end, which was really nice too. But it was quite funny because we were walking down the shops and the dog just started peeing on one of the scarves, which wasn't ideal for anyone that wants to buy that scarf. So do remember, if you if you're ever in Laos, to make sure to go for the top rung scarves, then you've got no dog piss on it. We also saw rows of medicine too, which had different animals in it, which was strange. So you could see one with like a lizard or a gecko in it, one with a scorpion in it, one with a water snake, and loads of other bugs in all of the different medicines. It shouldn't be long now, an hour and a half before we hit Luang Prabang. And we've arrived in Luang Prabang in the Villa Kiengkham hotel, and I have to say I definitely recommend taking the private boat all the way down from Chiang Kong all the way to Luang Prabang, because I really enjoyed it and it's definitely a much nicer experience than the public boat. However, if you are trying to save some money, then maybe the public boat is the option for you, as it is probably, you probably can save 30-40 quid per person, so I'd maybe have a look more into that. But I think it is a much cheaper option. However, we have arrived and we were very surprised with the hotel, the look of the hotel anyway, because we thought it wasn't going to be a very nice one here in Laos. But I'll quickly show you around the room now and we'll see what you think. We'll start with the bedroom. So as you come in through the door, this is what you see. So you've got the window there, a nice and big bed. I have to say it is quite a big bed compared to the other ones. Let's give it a quick... Oh my God, it's a very squeaky bed, although it is a little bit softer than the other ones. We also have a bedside table and a chair there, and then a window. Shall we have a look and see what we look out onto? I've not had a look yet. A window out onto some rubble, so not the nicest of views out there, a little bit blurry there too, as it was focusing on the screen. Then got the fridge with a stool too here if you want to sit there, and a couple of plugs for the, so hopefully I can do some editing on my laptop on that desk. Also, the first hotel that we actually had a fridge too, so that's quite nice. We can keep our stuff in there. TV at the top, probably won't be watching any of that. And then we've got a wardrobe here with a safe by the looks of it, and some coat hangers which are very bent. I don't know, maybe they've been morphed over the years, but some coat hangers which is nice to see. Mirror for when we're getting changed. Second mirror now as we move into the bathroom. It's quite a nice sink, to be fair, although it is a little bit dirty as we moved in, and it's got a few dirty puddles, which isn't ideal, but that's fine. Toilet down there, and it's nice to see a big roll of toilet paper too, and if you want, it's a bidet. A couple of towels too, and hand towels, which is nice. I'm not too sure what that is up there. It's like some form of plant. I don't really want to touch it, to be honest, but we've also got actually a little bit of cupboard space for our toothbrushes and stuff, which I've not seen in a room for a while. Oh, and hand soap, that's always good to see. And then we've got the shower, which is actually not too bad a shower, to be fair. So overall, I'd have to say this room is pretty nice and a lot better than what we thought we were going to get, so happy days. Had a quick call with the family, just catching up with them. So my auntie, uncle, Liv, Henry, mum and dad, there you go, you've all got your shout outs. And now we are going to be heading to a taco bar, I think, so hopefully we get some tacos for tea tonight and a drink of water. Headed over to Manolo Tacos, which is literally about a 2-minute walk from the hotel, so it's perfect for us for tonight. We are both feeling knackered after the boat trip earlier. Ordered our food and drinks, so Beth's gone for a very fancy, what they like to call Coca-Cola in the UK, and I have gone for the Luang Prabang beer, which has a really cool bottle, so I'm happy I went with it in the end, because I was debating on whether to go for that or the beer Lao, so I'll have to try the beer Lao on another day. But for food, I have ordered a quesadilla and Beth has ordered a vegan burrito, so I've gone for chicken quesadilla. So we're looking forward to this because it's Mexican food, getting away from the Asian food again today, which is quite nice to have something a little bit different. And then it only came to, I think it was around £12 in total. I'll show the price up here so you can see how much it was. But yeah, we're gonna have a quick sip of this, see what it's like. It's quite a nice beer actually. It's a little bit more like lager than the previous ones I've tasted, which are a bit more IPA-y. But yeah, I do like that one. So cheers to everyone. Food has arrived. It looks absolutely delicious. I've got my chicken quesadillas and Beth has got her burrito. So she'll give you a quick show of both the food. We're now gonna have a quick taste of the quesadillas to see what we think. So I'm gonna add a little bit of each of the sauces. I'm not actually sure what sauce that one is, but I'm gonna put some guacamole and salsa on too. That'll do, and then we'll try and take a chunk out of this and see what we think. God, I'm really butchering this, but here we go. Let's give it a quick try, see what we think. Quite hot, but it tastes bloody delicious. Very nice and fresh as well. You can really taste that they've just made it with fresh food. I think it's got a slight kick, whatever this brown sauce is. If anyone knows what it is, let me know down in the comments, because I've got no idea what this brown sauce is. It has got a slight kick to it, so I don't know if I'll be having much more. Beth's looks really tasty too. I'm not going to give it a try. I'll let her enjoy her meal for once. But yeah, bon appetiti. And we returned back to the hotel room. So the food actually came to 330,000 kit in the end, which is actually crazy because we were used to the Thai baht being for every £1, it was 40 Thai baht. And now for every £1, it's 30,000. So we need to be very careful on that to make sure we don't mess up any of the exchange rates. But the food came to 330,000 in the end, which like we said before is around £12. And then on the way home, we did actually stop off at a couple of supermarkets to see whether we could get some cereal. And thankfully we could. So Beth got some of this Milo Nestle cereal for breakfast tomorrow. And I've actually still got one of the cereals from Thailand left still. So I'm going to eat that. We've got some more soy milk. Got a chocolate wafer bar, so I got one of those, and then Beth got a packet of Oreos because that is all she's been eating for the last few days. That all came to 70,000 baht, 70,000 kit. I need to get used to the change now in the currency, and that is around £2.60. So again, this is probably a little bit more expensive than Thailand so far, is what I have noticed. Now, I have to say though, Luang Prabang looks stunning, so I'm looking forward to actually going out and seeing it a bit more tomorrow. And there's a viewpoint where you can go to too, where I can hopefully get some good drone shots, because I've seen other people fly a drone off there. So fingers crossed I should be able to too. But now we're gonna head off to bed, and then hopefully we're gonna get a good night's sleep. We've had a few early mornings, so no alarm is being set tonight, which is nice. And then tomorrow we'll decide what we're gonna do, but we're probably gonna look through the old town. And then, like I said, maybe go up to that viewpoint at some point too. So I hope you all enjoy, and if you did, do make sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you are new. It is completely free, so just smash that subscribe button and you'll get notified when my videos are coming out. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all tomorrow when we go and explore Luang Prabang.